Good afternoon. Let us pray. Loving God, we thank you for the beauty of this day. We especially thank you for the gift of this community at North Central and for the students, the faculty, the staff, the family members, the friends who make this community of compassion, of integrity possible. Thank you so much for a time to come together to celebrate. Especially in times such as these, it is such a gift to come and remember that there is so much to celebrate and so many people to celebrate. Be with us during this time. May it encourage and inspire us. May it bring us joy. And as we go from this place, may that courage and inspiration, compassion and joy go with us to be shared with the world around us. Amen. You may be seated.
Thank you, Reverend Blaylock. Students, family, friends, and colleagues, it's my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the 50th Annual North Central College Honors Convocation. This is one of my favorite occasions of the entire academic year, starting with this morning's research presentations by our wonderful students, and then concluding with this ceremony. It's truly a very, very significant and very special day. The formal procession, academic regalia, and the music, which was absolutely lovely, are all warranted. Because we are here to celebrate the achievements of the most outstanding undergraduate students in each discipline across our institution, as well as other significant academic achievements. We are here today truly to celebrate our students' excellence. At the same time, we will see the very special relationship that exists between our students and our exceptional faculty. Students, I speak for everyone on this side of the stage when I say, it is truly a delight for us to honor you today. So, there is collective pride, both in your achievements and the transformative education that North Central College has been providing since the year 1861. Let us begin. I want to invite Dr. Christine Gerati, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to the podium to share some thoughts and to introduce today's proceeding. Dr. Gerati.
Thank you, GP. I am delighted to be here as we begin today's celebration. Students, on behalf of the North Central College faculty, I wish to offer you sincere congratulations. We gather today as an academic community to share your many accomplishments. As each award is introduced, we'll hear reflections on the student being honored, about their achievements and their growth during their time at North Central. Faculty mentorship is a hallmark of a North Central education, and research shows that such connection is key to a transformative college experience. Today, we celebrate not only what our students have accomplished, but the community of relationships that has supported and shaped their journey. And so let's get started. Faculty members will announce awards within their departments according to school and college. We will begin with the College of Arts and Sciences.
The Art and Design Department is thrilled to announce that Jessica Zambo is the recipient of Diane Davignot Award. Congratulations. Jessica, I still remember you arriving as a transfer student and immediately asking about more advanced classes. That curiosity and drive were early signs of the impact you would make here. And what a remarkable impact it has been. You've built community through art in meaningful and lasting ways. As the leader of the Draw Club that earned the Most Improved Student Organization Award, you cultivated spaces filled with meaningful energy, creativity, and connection. Your work as a preceptor in professional practices and in organizing professional development workshops foster collaboration and growth among your peers. You have excelled as a professional designer, producing work for major clients and carrying that expertise into local projects like the NC Coffee Lab and Naperville Sculpture events. In the classroom, your creativity, distinctive aesthetics, professionalism, and thoughtful critique elevate everyone around you. And your honors thesis, Resplendent, is a vibrant and reflective body of work exploring identity through self-portraiture, culminating in both a role symposium presentation and an ambitious solo exhibition at the Österli Gallery. Jessica, your talent and collaborative spirit set you apart. We can't wait to see what you do next. The Art and Design Department is delighted to announce that William Rage is the recipient of the 2026 Outstanding Major in Art and Design Award. Congratulations. William, you are the kind of student every classroom hopes for, a self-motivated critical thinker with a positive and supportive attitude who succeeds both independently and collaboratively. Your work reflects not only technical skill, but a deep curiosity and willingness to explore complex ideas. From a gallery talk at the Art Institute Partner Fest, to a role symposium panel, to a solo BFA exhibition at the Österli Gallery, you have consistently demonstrated intellectual rigor and creative ambition. Your exhibition From Fields Afar, the accompanying book, and products fabricated at Engineering Manufacturing Processes Lab demonstrate a high level of conceptual thinking across media, blending 3D technology, mathematical structures, and the absurdity of institutional systems. It has been a joy working with you as the preceptor for the design agency. Your generosity, thoughtful feedback, and steady encouragement have made a lasting impact on your peers. Continuing your journey in a fully funded MFA program in digital media design at the University of Connecticut this fall, your future in design and digital media is bright. We're excited to know that you will be educating the next generation with care and kindness.
Now, Nsoma, Dr. Peterson tells me you wanted to make your own remarks, is that right? She lied to me again. I initially met Nsoma as a first-year student in my Bio 210 class. After the first day of class, she comes to my office with this beautifully laid out notebook. Everything is organized, everything is there. She was just a few questions. There was no doubt she was ready for the first exam after day one. Needless to say, it was abundantly clear that here is a young woman who's really going places. And of course, I was right. She worked with me in the lab after her first year of college, studying some human gene variants to help understand if they contribute to a human disease or not. The work was so good, we published those findings in a peer-reviewed journal along with some other students. That next summer, she really started going places, earning a research internship with the Knight Cancer Research Institute at Oregon Health Sciences University, studying the role of a specific gene in pancreatic cancer. The summer following that, she earned a research institute at the Cardiovascular Institute at Stanford School of Medicine, working with some stem cells. The research presentation she made as part of both of those internships won awards. As I said, a young woman going places. And it's not like she's been lazy during her time on campus. She's been actively involved in the Dyson Wellness Center as a peer health educator and has worked as a tutor in the Speaking Center. She's been in leadership roles for several student organizations and has even helped found a few. She's currently applying to medical school, and I am curious to see just which places she will be going and which med school is lucky enough to be getting her. Congratulations to Nsoma on being this year's outstanding major in biochemistry. And Rebecca, it only seems fair to offer you a chance. You want? Okay, just checking. Like Nsoma, I had the pleasure of working with Rebecca in my lab after her first year of college. She did some truly great work studying human gene variants, showing a real mastery of both theory and technique. As you've noticed, I'm an old guy. I've worked with a lot of students over the years, and very few have shown such an ability and such an aptitude. In fact, the work was so good that we ended up publishing a short paper of our findings. Now, were you paying attention? This means she's doing publication quality work after 1 year of college. Mighty impressive. The next summer, she moved on from my lab and was a student research assistant at Dooley Healthcare. In that role, she combed through medical records to compare surgical outcomes of cervical disc replacements using different kinds of implants. It's just been a joy to work with Rebecca, both in the classroom and the teaching lab. She's that ideal student who pays attention to detail, remembers the content, and is lightning fast to make connections. Plus, she's just plain a nice person. She's truly empathetic, treats everyone around her with kindness. I imagine there's somebody out there she doesn't like, but I have no idea who that person might be, and I doubt if they know either. You see that smile? I have never seen her without that smile. As part of that desire to help others, she served as a much sought-after tutor in the Speaking Center for 2.5 years, as well as being active in the Tri Beta Biological Honor Society and the Blue Key Honor Society. Although she's here today, she officially graduated back in December after just 3.5 years in college. Frankly, that's the one disappointing part of her time here. There wasn't enough of it. We're going to miss you as you're gone. And she will soon be off to medical school. In the meantime, she is currently employed as a medical assistant with the Northwestern Medical Cancer Center. Congratulations, Rebecca, on this year's outstanding major in biology.
The 2026 Outstanding Major in Chemistry is Mr. Mark Horton. Mark is a talented chemist who excels in the classroom, the research laboratory, and in helping others succeed. He is always a joy to have in my class, and someone that really all of the professors in our department can always count on to be engaged and and as excited about the material as we are. In the research laboratory, Mark has shown the remarkable ability to solve difficult problems. So I had the personal privilege of working with him as a research advisor, where he and his lab partner, Holly, were instrumental in completing a new total synthesis of Tyrian purple, an ancient pigment that gave rise to the term royal purple. This work also included the first ever reported creation of a water-soluble version of this ancient pigment. Their dedication led to a recent publication in the Bellstein Journal of Organic Chemistry, a significant achievement that speaks to Mark's tenacity and skill as a scientist. Mark has also worked to help others appreciate and understand chemistry within the department. He has served as a chemistry tutor for younger students, helping them to conquer material that can be challenging at times. Additionally, he has been an invaluable presence in the teaching lab, helping other students understand and complete their experiments as a teaching assistant, often while wearing a fun chemistry pun t-shirt. My personal favorite is the one that says a 1 molar solution that has a little furry mole in a beaker. It's a chemistry joke. It's funny, I assure you. It's good. After finishing at North Central College, Mark plans to apply to medical school, where we have no doubt that he will make a positive difference in the world. Mark, your professors are incredibly proud of the impact that you have made over the last 4 years. We will miss you, and we wish you the very best in the future.
Oh, I have a whole tribe up here. On the behalf of the faculty of the Department of Communication and Media Studies, it's my sincere honor to present awards to 6 outstanding students, 5 of whom who are here today. Fun fact, they're all very active at our amazing student-run radio station, WONC. So we'll start there with our first award. It's my pleasure to present Haley Balding with the John Madormo Outstanding Student Broadcaster Award. According to WONC General Manager Zach DeWitz, Haley consistently brings a high level of professionalism to her work at the station, where she serves as news director. From thoughtful preparation to engaging media content and a confident on-air presence, Haley is a true standout. And she pays it forward. Haley significantly improved the training for all of the student newscasters this year and mentored many of them as they began their first time on air. She has earned the respect of her peers who turn to her for helpful feedback, fresh ideas, and guidance on how to do things the right way. Haley developed WONC's first K-pop show, Straight from the Soul, and was nominated for Best Commercial Spot at the Intercollegiate Broadcasting Systems Awards, a national college radio awards competition. Congratulations, Haley. Next, I'm delighted to present Lola Furby with the award for Outstanding Major in Communication Studies. Lola's professors praise her as an exceptional student who consistently elevates class discussions and activities and has become a valued leader in the classroom. She's always thoroughly and thoughtfully prepared, her grasp of the material is sophisticated, and she demonstrates a deep understanding of the subject. Her critical thinking stands out in both writing and in person. In short, Lola's professors praise her intellect and her collaborative spirit and say that she's simply a delight to have in class. We also appreciate her exceptional contributions across campus, including WONC, theater, music, admissions, and several student organizations. Congratulations, Lola. Next, I would like to honor Aiden McGuire as this year's Outstanding Student in Forensics. You're after Aiden. Aiden is a theater major, and you'll hear more about that activity in a bit. But right now, I'm here to sing his praises for his accomplishments in forensics, North Central's nationally competitive speech team. Aiden can't be with us today because he's currently competing in 5 events at a national speech tournament, and you might see him on the stage at commencement. He's receiving this honor because he's emerged as a team leader who has earned many individual accolades, but more importantly, he has elevated the entire team with his collaborative spirit. He's spoken on timely topics, including exploring the intersection of AI and fertility, as well as advocating for bystander laws and the opioid epidemic. His achievements in forensics include multiple national finalist awards, as well as the state runner-up in impromptu speaking. We wish him well at nationals this week. Next, I would like to celebrate Ashley Rico as this year's Outstanding Major in Interactive Media Studies. The faculty praise Ashley as an engaged, energetic, and smart student whose work is consistently excellent. In particular, her writing is always thoroughly researched, carefully reasoned, and beautifully written. We are so grateful for all of her significant contributions to WONC, where she serves as music director and has created 2 different specialty shows, Flores y Fuego and The Rhythm Rail. According to GM Zach DeWitz, Ashley is not only an exceptional station leader, she's also one of the most popular voices on the air. Congratulations, Ashley. Please join me in honoring Jaden Lawrence for this year's Outstanding Major in Journalism and Media Communication. Jaden's curiosity, courtesy, professionalism, eagerness to learn, cheery demeanor, and can-do spirit make him a joy to have in class. His work with Project Censored resulted in bylines for this year's State of the Free Press book, and as a result, with his independent study with Dr. Masick, he's been published in several national media outlets as well. We also appreciate Jaden's many contributions to WONC, where he serves as media director, and where his show Culture Shock has brought a new audience to the station. Jaden is also a fantastic hype man. Zach says he's brought more students, new students to WONC than anyone ever. He also serves as managing editor of The Chronicle, our student newspaper, in this pivotal year where he has helped to lead a successful transition back to print and back to quality journalism. Congratulations, Jaden. Finally, I'm proud to honor Diego Farias as the Outstanding Major in Organizational Communication. The faculty in Communication and Media Studies all agree that Diego is an engaged, energetic, and intelligent student who makes his mark in every class. We appreciate his great attitude. His friendly confidence is contagious and elevates the entire classroom. Diego's professors say that he's conscientious, ethical, reflective, and we can always count on him to get the ball rolling with class discussion when nobody else is willing to take the bait. He has clearly become a class leader who has earned the respect of his peers and the praise of his professors, and we also appreciate his many contributions across campus, including an RA as a preceptor, and again, at our own WONC. Congratulations, Diego.
So, if you know Ian, he's known for his fashion sense, which typically involves baggy pants and a bucket hat.
Yeah, to be fair, they said I couldn't wear my bathrobe, and you guys are all wearing bathrobes.
Yeah. So, on behalf of him, here's a little bucket hat.
They need to fix that.
Wrong color though, right?
Yeah. Put these on one of the TVs in Wet Science Center.
Yeah. But all jokes aside, Ian is a focused and driven individual at any and everything he does, whether it's helping students within the department or even outside the department. He's always willing to put in that effort and not go the extra mile, but go the extra 10 miles. And after that, he'll come to me and ask, I could do some more. Should I go ahead and do more? Sure, go the extra 20 miles, right? But he puts that dedication to any and everything that he does. But what puts him over the top is that he's also willing to help other students, put in the time so that they also succeed and thrive where he's also doing well instead. There's so much I could say about him, whether he's publishing papers in AI, doing neural networks, trying to take away everyone's jobs, I think. But all of these things together is what makes him outstanding. So on behalf of the Computer Science and Engineering Department, I'd like to bestow on Ian the Outstanding Major Award.
That is amazing. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get a photo.
All right, hello everyone. The Outstanding Major in English Award recognizes a student who excels in the classroom and who contributes to the community of the department more broadly. This year's recipient is Ainsley Ratledge. Faculty describe her as an excellent writer, a voracious reader, praising her careful attention to both literature and peer writing. They also commend her professionalism, curiosity, and joy in the work. A peer nominator described Ainsley as an invaluable participant who has a way of offering perspectives that not only enrich the conversation, but have a way of sticking with you. In addition to insight, she brings humor and warmth that energize the classroom and the department at large. This year, Ainsley has reinvigorated our Honor Society, Sigma Tau Delta, in her role as president, building community among students, forging connections with visiting writers, and spearheading a group to travel to New Orleans to present their research. Ainsley's paper, Illusions of Perfection, the Model Minority Myth and its Effect on Indian Americans, won honorable mention as one of the best papers on the conference theme. Ainsley, it has been a pleasure to have you as a student and as a collaborator in the department. Congratulations. All right. The Outstanding Major in Literature Award recognizes excellence in critical analysis and argumentation, as well as contributions to the classroom community's production of knowledge. This year's recipient is Sophia Hine, whose work is exemplary. As one nominator put it, Sophia is a superb reader and writer, serious, focused, and curious. Her ability to get to the heart of a text's meaning is unmatched. In class discussion, Sophia is an engaged listener and contemplative participant whose contributions open up new angles on a text. Consistently, she pushes herself as a writer and as a thinker, uncovering the complexities in literature and composing nuanced claims. This was recently on display at the Sigma Tau Delta Convention, where Sophia presented an award-winning paper applying a feminist lens to analyze the novel My Antonia. This kind of achievement is founded on Sophia's work ethic, her willingness to grapple with difficult questions, to unravel an idea, to revise aggressively. Her skills as a researcher, writer, and reviser also benefit students across campus through her work as a writing center tutor. Sophia, it has been delightful to witness your growth, and I can't wait to see where you go from here. Congratulations. All right. The Outstanding Major in Writing Award recognizes excellence in craft and in workshopping. This year's recipient is Rain Lanou. One nominator described Rain as a passionate writer who regularly goes above and beyond in the classroom, both in their attention to their peers' work and in their willingness to take risks in their own work. In peer workshops and publication projects, Rain is both dedicated and unfailingly honest. The faculty advisor for the 2024-2025 edition of our literary magazine, 30 North, described Rain as an absolute leader among the editorial team and a voice for excellence. Rain also brings that energy to their own craft, showing a commitment to experimenting, critically considering what doesn't work, and trying again. That sometimes painful process is truly the labor of great writing, and it pays off. One professor noted that Rain's fiction reminds me of Vonnegut, place-based, smart, satiric, and soulful. Faculty also praised Rain's ability to think beyond the surface and make surprising, even weird connections. Not weird for the sake of weird, but revealing and original. Rain, I haven't gotten to have you in class yet, but I hope our paths cross next year. Congratulations on your excellent work.
On behalf of the History Department, I'm delighted to announce that Olivia Walco is the recipient of the award for the Outstanding Major in Social Science History. This major incorporates the regular history major's requirements plus additional courses in political science, economics, geography, psychology, and education in preparation to teach secondary level social studies. Olivia has excelled academically and thrived at North Central and has been inducted into the Phi Alpha Theta, a History Honor Society. I got to see firsthand how she consistently made classes better by her thoughtful engagement in leadership, in discussion and debate. She wrote an excellent original research paper for her history capstone course entitled The Drought That Never Came, Billy Sunday's Crusade and the Unquenchable Thirst of Chicago, great title, which was an engaging exploration of how the early 20th century temperance movement collided with the vibrant Chicago drinking culture that reflected its complex immigrant roots. Olivia's involvement with history now extends beyond our classroom and into her own as she completes her student teaching training this semester and prepares for a career teaching middle school. We're very proud of Olivia as she prepares for her new career. We know that she'll be an exceptional mentor to her students and wish her continued success. Next, we have Carolyn Misek. On behalf of the History Department, I'm pleased to announce that Carolyn Misek is the recipient of the James Henry Breasted 1890 Outstanding Major in History Award. James Henry Breasted was a North Central College graduate in the class of 1890 who became a historian, archaeologist, and international authority on ancient Egypt. He was a professor at the University of Chicago, founded their Oriental Institute, and was elected president of the American Historical Association. Carolyn has excelled in all of her history courses and has been inducted into the Phi Alpha Theta Honor Society. Her history capstone paper was entitled Chi non risica, non rosica, Who Doesn't Risk, Doesn't Eat, How and Why Italian Immigrants Became American. Another great title, which made use of a wide range of sources, including oral accounts she collected herself to tell the story of the Italian-American community in Chicagoland. Carolyn has also demonstrated leadership outside the classroom through her involvement with the college archives and her membership on the search committee for the History Department's new tenure track hire. Carolyn plans to return to her hometown of Morris, Illinois after graduation to continue her work in public history and libraries, and will also continue her work with Dr. Shireen Elahi on a new history of North Central College. We know she'll make a positive difference wherever she goes.
This year's outstanding major in actuarial science is Tony Cerusi. Tony is both a brilliant student and a lovely human being. Academically, Tony excelled in her classes. She has shown herself to be a great thinker and an exceptional writer. She has passed 3 actuarial science exams, each of which requires more than 100 hours of preparation, and has completed an internship with Core Specialty in Chicago. Core Specialty was so impressed with Tony, they offered her a position, which she will start after graduation. Outside of her academic accomplishments, Tony is a leader among her peers. As president of the Actuarial Science Club, she has overseen the addition of new mentoring, career readiness, and social programming initiatives, including game nights in the Math Resource Center and networking with alums at Topgolf. She's a wonderful tutor and a bright presence in the department. Tony's also an excellent clarinetist for the North Central Symphony Orchestra and concert winds. Thank you, Tony, for all of your hard work and dedication. Congratulations on this award. This year's outstanding major in applied mathematics is Tommaso Proserpio. Simply put, Tommaso is one of the most mathematically talented students I've worked with in my 16 years at North Central. He absorbs and processes material with lightning speed. He has a knack for connecting new ideas with his repertoire of past knowledge and asks questions which show a tremendously deep level of understanding. In addition to his major in applied math, Tommaso has a second major in actuarial science. In this discipline, he has already passed 2 actuary exams with plans to take a 3rd later this year. He will also complete an internship at Core Specialty this summer. On top of this, Tommaso is just a great human. He's an attentive listener. He's incredibly thoughtful. He's this calm, kind presence around the department. As a tutor and mentor to his peers, he's patient and generous with his time and knowledge. He's such an asset, and we get him for 1 more semester before he goes on to career greatness. Lucky us. Congratulations, Tommaso, on this award. These days, mathematicians tend to put ourselves into one of 2 boxes. Either we are a theoretical mathematician, pushing the boundary of knowledge forward in the abstract, or we are an applied mathematician, using theoretical knowledge to solve real-world problems. But the great mathematicians of the past, the Isaac Newtons and the Albert Einsteins, were both. Like these greats of old, our next award recipient is both. Nicholas White is this year's outstanding major in mathematics, as well as the outstanding major in physics. In the classroom, Nicholas has crushed it. He is always attentive, engaged, and thinking hard. He asks questions that are incisive, helpful to his classmates, and more than occasionally challenging to his professors. In addition to excelling in the classroom, Nicholas's thirst for knowledge led him to numerous research experiences and independent studies. He did a theoretical math project on elliptic cycloids, which led to a journal publication, something which is extremely rare for an undergraduate student in math. He worked on an applied math project on online gaming. In physics, he has engaged in research for the past 3 years at Fermilab, working on light and dark matter simulations. He's currently learning general relativity for funsies. Nicholas, where do you find all the time? As a person, Nicholas leads with integrity. He's not interested in a shortcut, but has embraced the struggle of sitting in the unknown. My colleagues in physics note that Nicholas is a good egg. He has a great attitude towards learning, is intellectually ravenous, and is a leader who shines. Next year, Nicholas will be pursuing a graduate program in mathematics, and we cannot wait to hear about all of the great things that lie ahead. Congratulations.
John Shivari, on behalf of the Mechanical and Electrical Engineering Department faculty, I'm pleased to announce that you've been selected as the recipient of the Outstanding Major in Mechanical Engineering Award. Congratulations on your fine achievement. We have found you to be a conscientious, curious, mature, hardworking student with a great attitude. You've been selected from an outstanding field of students in mechanical engineering and in the program because your work is exceptional, detailed, comprehensive, well-researched, and practical. Your attitude is excellent, and you accept challenges and setbacks without complaint, going the extra mile to ensure the validity of your data and analyses. You have accomplished so much already, and we anticipate a bright future for you as you move on to a new chapter in life. Congratulations. Anthony Cole, on behalf of the Mechanical and Electrical Engineering Department faculty, I'm pleased to announce that you've been selected as the recipient of the Outstanding Major in Electrical Engineering Award. Congratulations on your fine achievement. Anthony has shown North Central College what it is to be an outstanding engineering student. He is consistent, enthusiastic, and engaged in all situations. His passion for engineering shows in how hard he works on the theoretical aspects while simultaneously engaging in practical, hands-on efforts to bring new ideas to life. It has been an absolute pleasure to have Anthony as a student here at North Central College, and I'm happy to present this award in recognition of those accomplishments. Way to go, Anthony.
The 2026 Claire and Jung Outstanding Music Award goes to Kennedy Dawson. And then I have a collection of short remarks from the music faculty for Kennedy. From Professor O'Connell, Kennedy allowed herself to be influenced by the best around her and in turn elevated those with less experience. Her dedication to her playing and development was inspiring. She accomplished something remarkable in record time. And from Professor Ingwitzky, Kennedy's student will be so lucky to have such a kind, thoughtful, and knowledgeable teacher. She's going to be one of the best. From Dr. Zen, Kennedy is always diligent and prepared. She never shied away, no matter how intimidating something seemed, and she's consistently offered creative insights and demonstrated deep, outstanding understanding. And from Professor Richard, Kennedy is the complete package. It's a pleasure to watch her work with students. Her passion for music is contagious, and she has a mission to share her joy of music with everyone she encounters. She reminded me why I chose to teach. Kennedy, we're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see where the future takes you. I don't know why I'm more emotional than the two of them. And the Outstanding Major in Music Education Award goes to Joey Fakaragan. I also have a collection of short message for Joey. From Dr. Wiz, Joey is a rare individual, a fine musician, teacher, and leader. She's energy, joy, strength, and openness to all combined into one human, and she will make a powerful impact on her students. From Dr. Zen, Joey is a constant source of energy. Her presence in class makes both the learning and teaching experience deeply rewarding. through fun interaction and engaging dialogue, inspiring everyone to their best. From Professor Corbett, Joy distinguished herself through her preparation, intellectual curiosity, and intrinsic motivation. She's deeply committed to artistic growth, not only for herself, but for everyone around her. She approaches her work with sincerity, humility, and joy. From Professor Inwitsky, students adore Joy's lively teaching personality, and she's ready for her own classroom. Because of her immense knowledge and love for music education, she's going to make a major difference in the lives of her students. Joy, we can't wait to see you thrive as a teacher. I will definitely miss you, Kennedy, and the rest of your cohort dancing to pit bulls in my studio on every first day of class.
The Department of Philosophy and Religion is excited to present the Outstanding Major in Philosophy Award to Sam Salvador. Sam, I still remember your first semester at the college in my Philosophy of Mind class. I asked, what had led you to major in philosophy? And you said very matter-of-factly, because I'm going to be a lawyer. You said with a degree of clarity and conviction that stuck with me. And so I can't say I'm surprised at the level of commitment and focus that you've demonstrated in your time at North Central. From your work to restart and energize the mock trial team, to your service as the president of the Blue Key Honor Society, to your consistently excellent work in your philosophy classes, to the outstanding presentation I just heard you give this morning on the ethics and economics of video game development, you've never taken a shortcut or left an opportunity to better yourself unexplored. And so I can't say I'm surprised either at the law school acceptances you've already received, nor will I be at the ones that I'm sure are still to come. Congratulations. We're also happy to present the award this year for Outstanding Major in Religious Studies to Justin Schroeder. It was just last year that I was up here also presenting Justin the award, that time for the Outstanding Major in Philosophy. And as far as I know, that makes him the first student ever to pull off the clean sweep of the Philosophy and Religion Department. Justin, your religious studies professors praise among your many great abilities your ability to deftly balance the attitudes of charity and critique in the way you study religion. You're able to appreciate the moral force of traditions and also recognize their potential for abuse, to grasp articulated answers to life's biggest questions, but also challenge their sufficiency. Like a certain mustachioed German that I know you admire, you have the courage to think beyond and sometimes against the well-trodden paths. Your careful thinking and deep conversations have been a gift to your peers and to your professors on both sides of the department. So thank you for the mark that you've left on our department. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I am beyond thrilled to recognize our outstanding major in political science, Kaylee Bogdan. I think you know what's coming actually next. As a discipline, political science carries two mutually reinforcing obligations: to attend to the concerns of our fellow citizens and to pursue scientific truth. Kaylee does not just understand this, but she lives it consistently and with care. Kaylee brings a rare combination of empathy, intellectual humility, and passionate curiosity to everything she does. She listens closely, asks better questions, and is never satisfied with easy answers. She pushes discussions further, not to dominate them, but to make space within them. She's not finished until all voices are heard and acknowledged and taken seriously, and she models that standard for everyone around her, including her professors. You see this in her scholarship. Her research on the oppression of women and girls in Afghanistan is not just analytically and theoretically rigorous, it is grounded in a deep attentiveness to lived experience. Her work on African colonialism reflects the same commitment: careful, critical, and always oriented towards those whose perspectives have too often been erased. You can see it with who she is in our community. As a preceptor in the research methods class, which can be a challenge in and of itself, Kaylee met moments of student uncertainty and often panic with patience and steadiness. She helped students find clarity, but also reminded them gently and persistently that our work, their work, is ultimately about people, and that reminder matters. Kaylee shows that our discipline is not just about power or institutions, it's about humanity. And she models that at our best, we can pursue truth in ways that expand who is seen, who is heard, and who is counted. Kaylee, you are not just an exceptional political scientist, but you are an extraordinary person, and it has been a privilege to watch you grow and lead. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. Matthew Hennings is our 2026 Outstanding Psychology Major of the Year. Matt has a remarkable record of contributions to the department, college, and broader Naperville communities. In particular, he used his role as the president of Psych-Hi, that's the Psychology Honor Society, to focus the group's efforts on becoming a learning community. Last fall, he organized an informal symposium for student researchers. This semester, the leadership board organized a guest speaker event about trauma-informed practices in healthcare. Their social media post was picked up by the Midwestern Psych-Hi Regional Group, and then it appeared on the International Psych-Hi page. Just this week, Psych-Hi organized a practice session for all presenters. Matt has been an admissions student ambassador for 4 years, a first-year student mentor, and the coordinator of the summer orientation staff. Significantly, Matt has been a part of the respite staff at Little Friends, where he conducts a weekly program for up to 10 children. He is absolutely passionate about all the work done at Little Friends, and arranged to do his capstone internship there, focusing on the work of allied health professionals in school settings. Matt brings a contagious enthusiasm and upbeat, positive spirit to everything he does. Next year, he will bring his enthusiasm to North Central's occupational therapy program with a focus on working with neurodivergent populations. Congratulations, Matt. Trinity Murray is our 2026 Outstanding Neuroscience Major of the Year. What has distinguished Trinity is her amazing record of research. Trinity received a research grant from NeuroSci, that's the National Honor Society for Neuroscience, and a Richter grant for her senior thesis project about oxytocin and cocaine seeking in rats. She is an author on 6 poster presentations made at professional conferences. She was the first author on 4 of these posters. This year, she earned a 3rd place award for a poster she presented at the Chicago Society for Neuroscience. And if you were at the Rawl Symposium today, you may have caught her in front of another poster. You might think Trinity spent all of her time at North Central doing research, but she didn't. She has been a neuroscience peer mentor for the college's NSF LEAPS grant. She also served for 2 years as the vice president of the Neuroscience Club and has been the treasurer of the Cardinal Crochet Club. She also has been a department student assistant for 2 years and has been instrumental in increasing our social media presence. Trinity will be taking a gap year, probably working in a research lab before she goes on to a graduate program in neuroscience. Congratulations, Trinity.
Bryn Corbin is this year's outstanding student in the Scheimer Gray Book School. The faculty were unanimous in their choice of you for this year's award. As I had the pleasure of having you in class, I have seen firsthand your skills as a reader and a discussant, but I can also say that the Scheimer faculty were in agreement that you are that increasingly rare thing, a close, careful, and fluent reader who's able to draw at themes and broader patterns in literary works. They also praise your capacity to act as a facilitator in discussions, encouraging quieter students and including them, ranking consistently as among the most appreciated partners in the work of the classroom. Your novel insights enriched not only the class discussions, but also your essay writing. In addition, your work as co-president of the Scheimer Student Organization was greatly appreciated by the Scheimer community. We will miss you next year and look forward to hearing from you as you proceed with your graduate studies. Congratulations.
I'm proud to present Sarah Sterner with the 2025-2026 Outstanding Major in Criminology Award, recognizing her as a model of academic excellence and justice-centered leadership. This award celebrates Sarah's exceptional academic achievement, leadership, and dedication to justice, qualities at the heart of our program's mission. Sarah's academic record is consistently excellent. She engages deeply with complex issues, especially those impacting marginalized communities and cases of injustice. Faculty note her ability to pause, reflect, and consider multiple viewpoints, demonstrating maturity and empathy, essential for meaningful contributions to the justice system. Sarah balances academic achievement with commitments beyond the classroom. As a student athlete on the women's wrestling team, she earned national distinction, multiple USA Wrestling All-American and Scholar All-American honors, and top placements at national competitions, showing talent, discipline, and resilience. Sarah is also a dedicated leader and engaged community member. As treasurer of the Deaf and American Sign Language organization, she fosters an inclusive campus. Her respite care work for families of individuals with special needs further demonstrates compassion and professionalism. Her leadership extends to the broader community. By organizing the Intergenerations event for the city of Naperville, a speed dating style event connecting Naperville seniors and North Central College students, Sarah united people across differences, showing how social science can strengthen communities. Sarah, you embody the curiosity, discipline, and commitment to justice that define our program. Congratulations on this recognition. I am delighted to present the 2025-2026 Outstanding Major in Sociology Award to Megan Sanabe. This honor recognizes not only academic excellence, but also intellectual curiosity, leadership, and meaningful engagement with the discipline. Megan exemplifies all of these qualities at the highest level. Megan has pursued a sociology major alongside minors in gender and sexuality studies and the Scheimer Great Books program. Her work demonstrates remarkable discipline and strong commitment to interdisciplinary thinking. Faculty consistently note the analytical maturity and sophistication she contributes to every discussion and research project. Continuing that tradition of excellence, Megan's scholarship is equally impressive. Through research on gender, morality, and the body positivity movement, she has developed a clear and compelling research identity. She has already presented her work at numerous academic conferences with professionalism and rigor. It is no surprise that Megan was accepted into several highly prestigious graduate programs and has recently decided to attend the University of Chicago this fall. Beyond the classroom, Megan is an exceptional leader. Through her roles as president of the National Organization for Women chapter and as a leader in campus musical ensembles, she has built communities, led initiatives, and created space for important conversations. She has also earned the trust of our department, serving twice as a student representative on faculty search committees, which is a rare and meaningful responsibility. Megan, you exempt the very best of sociology at North Central College. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor.
Jake, you have been consistently committed to departmental and institutional contributions across your time at North Central. You work with enthusiasm and commitment and a tireless energy to create. You've performed in both musicals and plays, designed for productions, most recently in the spectacular and ridiculous costumes for Musical of Musicals, led PR and social media, volunteered for any number of projects across time, and now directing our closing season production as part of the Student Storefront series with Rent, opening next Thursday. As a creator, you make bold and specific choices. You're not afraid of a challenge. You support creating opportunity for your peers. You're smart, driven, meticulous, and deeply dedicated to the craft of theater. You've been a true asset to the department, and your ambition to create meaning, community, and interdisciplinary initiative are well noted. We're so proud of your work and confident you will go out into the world after leaving North Central and make an impact. Jake, we're so pleased to honor you today. Thank you so much for being a part of the Department of Theater. Lily and Aiden, as majors in the acting and directing and dramaturgy tracks, respectively, Lily and Aiden have both been a consistent presence of distinction. Aiden, who can't be here today, should be honored for his multiple technical contributions to production across time, to his bold and ambitious designs as an emerging lighting designer, and his willingness to step up and work on multiple productions across his time at North Central. Lily, you work with tireless generosity. You jump fully into every project with joy and infectious energy and commitment and healthy risk. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into all your efforts on stage and off. You don't judge. You just dive in with your best work and effort, and you raise the level of what's possible for those around you by keeping focused on the work, dedicated to both a generous process and a high-level product. You meet the unique challenges and demands of very different kinds of performance, from belting out in Rent to living heightened, abstract, complicated language in The Skriker. In class, you work with intelligence and eagerness to learn. We know that you will emerge from North Central to do more wonderful things. We're so happy to honor you here today. Thank you so much for being a part of the Department of Theater. Beatrice, you're a model for dedication and creativity and collaboration. You put incredible care and effort into everything that you do. From jumping in with technical or design skills in costumes or as an emergency assistant stage manager, you truly want everyone around you to succeed, going above and beyond with your time and efforts. You're a skilled, imaginative, and attentive stage manager. Your diligence, your intelligence, your proactive thinking, and attention to detail have enabled success for all those around you and for the department as well. You commit yourself entirely to the task at hand with energy and with humor, and you know that good work takes strong focus and flexibility. You're generous with everyone. You seek to lift others up. You support both you and your peers and the department. As an artist and a student, you're always open to learning more. Your curiosity, your joy, your hunger for learning is obvious. You've already accomplished so much, but we know that you will go on to do more amazing things. Beatrice, we're thrilled to honor you here today. Thank you so much for being a part of the Department of Theater.
The Department of World Languages and Cultures is pleased to announce that Tamara Alvarado has been selected as the recipient in the Outstanding Student in German. Tamara is among the most prepared, energetic, and compassionate students Dr. Wolf has ever taught. Tamara, who speaks English, German, and Spanish, is a Dunham and Golden Apple Scholar, active in Teach First and Cardinal First, and has already gained practical experience as a substitute teacher. Tamara is currently studying German in a German immersive curriculum at the University of Erfurt, supported by an internationally competitive scholarship. We look forward to her teaching next academic year, and we offer her our warmest congratulations. The Department of World Languages and Cultures is pleased to announce that Bailey Miller has been selected as the recipient of the Outstanding Student in Chinese. Bailey has distinguished herself through her intellectual curiosity, discipline, and deep interest in language and culture. Bailey has participated in 2 intensive summer study abroad programs in Taiwan, immersing herself in Chinese language and culture. Bailey has indeed developed the cross-cultural competence that is increasingly essential for future military and public service leaders. Congratulations to Bailey. Thank you. Okay, Patrick. The Department of World Languages and Cultures is pleased to announce that Patrick Duffy has been selected as the recipient of the Outstanding Student in Japanese. Patrick is responsible and a student who takes the initiative in his studies and actively leads contributions to all class discussions. His steady discipline, critical thinking, and dedication have allowed him to have successfully presented today a poster in the Roll Symposium. As a board member of the Japan Club, Patrick has brought the Japanese community on campus together by planning and organizing multiple Japan-related events and keeping the Japanese culture vibrant at North Central. Congratulations, Patrick. The Department of World Languages and Cultures is pleased to announce that Elisa Skirali has been selected as the recipient of the Outstanding Student in Spanish. Over the course of 4 years, Elisa has built a reputation as an outstanding student in advanced courses in Peninsular and Latin American literature and as a future Spanish teacher. She speaks Italian, English, and Spanish and French? Not yet, not yet. Which allows her to engage with diverse cultural perspectives and ways of thinking. She has also distinguished herself as a skilled and sophisticated writer with special attention to the detail. We are confident that her enthusiasm for the Spanish language will lead her to become an impactful teacher and scholar in the future. Congratulations, Elisa.
The Accounting Department faculty are proud to recognize Jocelyn Manzano as this year's Outstanding Major in Accounting. Jocelyn is a joy to work with. She brings curiosity, enthusiasm, and a genuine desire to support others, making her a natural team player and emerging leader within our department. Academically, Jocelyn has demonstrated consistent excellence, earning repeated placement on the Dean's List while completing a rigorous accounting and finance curriculum. She approaches her coursework with thoughtfulness, discipline, and a genuine passion for learning. Jocelyn has also shown a strong commitment to the accounting profession through meaningful hands-on experience in both municipal and corporate settings. She supported audit and financial reporting work with the Village of Schaumburg and contributed to audit and compliance effort at Aon, gaining valuable real-world experience in highly professional environments. In addition, Jocelyn has demonstrated leadership and service as treasurer of the Student Accounting Society and as a VITA volunteer with Ladder Up, where she used her accounting skills to make a meaningful difference for others. What truly sets Jocelyn apart, though, is who she is as a person: kind, dependable, and deeply collaborative. She exemplifies the values we strive to instill in our students: professionalism, integrity, and excellence, and represents the very best of our accounting program. We are incredibly proud of all that she has accomplished and excited to see what lies ahead. Congratulations.
On behalf of the faculty in the Department of Economics and Finance, it is my great honor to announce that this year's Outstanding Major in Economics has been awarded to Logan Hess. Logan will graduate this May with a Bachelor of Business Administration degree with majors in Economics and Finance. Logan doesn't just study economics, he inhabits it. His professors note his insightful thoughts and call him truly a pleasure to have in class. But what really sets Logan apart is that he has chosen to read Adam Smith in his free time. That curiosity translates directly into results. Logan's solid economic intuition and his data analysis skills helped drive his team's work in the Southeastern Hedge Fund competition. He also channeled that same focus into his summer internship with Charles Schwab, where he passed the FINRA Security Industry Essentials exam and turned that internship into a full-time position on their trading desk beginning this summer. We're so proud of you, Logan, and congratulate you on this well-earned achievement. On behalf of the faculty in the Department of Economics and Finance, it's my great honor to announce that this year's Outstanding Major in Finance has been awarded to Andy Pham. Andy will graduate this May with a Bachelor of Business Administration degree with a major in finance and a minor in accounting. Andy's professors speak of his thirst for knowledge and the depth of conversations they've had with him both inside and outside the classroom. But what they mention first and most is the truly genuine person that he is. Andy's willingness to help fellow students through challenging coursework and his contributions to the Bulls and Bears Finance Club reflect a generosity of spirit every bit as impressive as his intellectual gifts, of which there are many. He has brought that same grace and steadiness to everything he has taken on here, even through some genuinely demanding moments. We are so proud of you, Andy, and we have no doubt that the best chapters of your story are still ahead.
Peyton Farrow is the Outstanding Major in Human Resource Management. During her time at NCC, she has excelled both in and outside of the classroom. Peyton's professors describe her as bright, inquisitive, and creative. Her peers find her hardworking, curious, kind, somebody who makes a positive impact on everybody around her. Peyton also minored in history and studied abroad in Ireland. She has served as vice president of the student life for SGA, a secretary for Latin American Business Society, and is part of Sigma Beta Delta, the Business and Management Honor Society, and crossing over into the humanities, Phi Alpha Theta, the National History Honor Society. As Peyton weighs her options between industry and graduate school, we are certain a bright future is ahead. Congratulations, Peyton. In addition to her great work in the classroom, some of Liana's other accomplishments include participation in study abroad, being a recipient of a Methodist scholarship, and an inductee into the Sigma Beta Delta, the International Honor Society for the North Central College School of Business. Liana has also served as an RA, volunteered for the Missouri Humane Society, and with her church has shipped books to Africa. She has a position with Morganti Wilson Architects in Evanston, which will transition into a full-time job after graduation. Congratulations, Liana. Management faculty agree that Travis is a great choice. He has excelled in every class. He takes his classes seriously, works hard, pays attention to detail, and completes work thoroughly. In addition, he is respectful of others and works well in groups. Travis picked management because one of the best features of this major is that it can be used for entry into many different careers. There are opportunities with small firms, medium companies, and large corporations. Management majors have started their own businesses, have worked domestically and internationally, and even with nonprofit organizations. Travis is still deciding which of these options he will pursue. Faculty are certain that whatever it is, he'll be very successful. Congratulations, Travis. Susanna Kalinowski is the outstanding major in marketing. A student like Susanna makes it easy for faculty. She is always prepared for class. Her work is spectacular on tests, papers, and presentations. Other students love working with her. Professors say she's a pleasure to have in class and just amazing. In addition, she is just a wonderful, wonderful person. Susanna has been a marketing intern for One Stop Insurance Agency, and outside the classroom at North Central College, she has been co-president of vendor relations for the American Marketing Society and has provided marketing support for Project Lead. And the School of Business has been very, very, very fortunate to have Susanna as our student worker. Our dean lucked out on this one. In the future, Susanna is looking to work in the creative side of marketing, so if you're looking for somebody, we highly, highly recommend her. Congratulations, Susanna.
With input from field experience supervisors, students, and faculty, the Department of Education is proud to offer these 2 awards based on academic engagement, resiliency and growth through challenge, professional practice and innovative teaching, collaboration and leadership, and impact as a future educator. Mary Elliott has been described as authentic, empathetic, hardworking, positive, genuine, reflective, and prepared with high-quality work. She seeks feedback and new ways to impact student learning on a quest for ongoing learning, empowering her first graders to be student leaders of their own learning. She cares deeply about her students' academic and emotional needs and finds ways to help them grow. As an educator, Mary Elliott is a breath of fresh air to fill her students' sails. In short, she's the kind of teacher any parent would want to entrust their child to foster a love of learning. Congratulations on our 2026 Outstanding Elementary Major. Veridiana Perez Andrade is a dedicated, compassionate, patient, supportive, intelligent, kind, caring, and hardworking teacher. She's academically engaged and curious, and despite a challenging load, she's always the first one to be there for others without complaint. Tutoring, supporting, and motivating her own peers, she also spends endless hours crafting teaching of math for her students. Her commitment to both her own education and the success of others reflects the qualities of an outstanding educator. If Mary's an educator who's a breath of fresh air, Very's an educator who's the wind beneath their wings, lifting others up with humble yet heroic acts of dedication and selflessness, allowing her students and colleagues to shine. Congratulations to our 2026 Outstanding Secondary Major.
Recipient of the Outstanding Major in Health Science is Logan Selsky. Logan, my first memory of you actually comes long before you were a student. You attended my graduation at North Central College, though you don't remember it as you were just a baby in your mom's arms, while your mom was my professor. Now, in a surreal full circle moment, I have had the privilege of being your professor as you approach your own graduation. As you can see on my cap today, I added an extra tassel. This is the tassel that I wore in my college graduation, the first day I ever met you. And in your honor, I will be wearing it in a few weeks when you walk across that stage. Of course, it didn't take long for you to make an impression on our program. As a freshman,
You asked to meet with me in my office to talk about your professional goals of becoming a physician assistant. At that time, I assumed it would be similar to many early advising meetings with first-year health science students, a chance for us to get to know each other, for me to guide you through the early steps of preparing for the journey ahead. Instead, you walked in, pulled out your tablet, and guided me through a color-coded, meticulously planned roadmap for your future, complete with major coursework, PA requirements, cardinal directions, education requirements, clinical hours already underway, and even a draft of your personal statement, which was not due for another 3 years. That was my first clue. You were not just prepared, you were exceptional. And you have continued to raise the bar ever since. When asked to complete one 90-hour experiential learning project, you came to me asking if you could do 4, already narrowing it down. When I typically push students to do more with you, I found myself saying something I rarely say to students: Logan, maybe do less? I even assigned you homework to go have fun. And I will never forget the pride in your text message after hosting a Galentine's Day potluck with your friends and roommates. That balance, though hard-earned, makes your accomplishments even more meaningful. Logan, your story has never just been about achievement, it's about heart. It's about the way you showed up, the way you push yourself, and the way you are learning even now to care for others without losing yourself. To have known you from the very beginning of your journey, even before you knew it yourself, and to stand here now as you step into this next chapter is something I will carry with me always. You are extraordinary, not just for all you've accomplished, but for the person you are. And that is why this honor could not belong to anyone more deserving. Congratulations, Logan. Go have fun today and don't do any homework tonight. The recipient for the Outstanding Major in Sport Management is Sydney Tucker. Sydney, like many of the high-achieving students on this stage, continues to be involved in numerous activities. Today, she cannot be present because she's participating in the Enactus competition. Her program writes about her. She was actively engaged in many aspects of North Central College life, valued teammate, coworker, leader in numerous campus roles held, and an incredibly positive influence on the sport management program and our campus community. Congratulations to Sydney. The recipient for the Outstanding Major in Nutrition Science is Aubrey Sinchek. Aubrey, this recognition is especially meaningful as you are the very first recipient of the Outstanding Major in Nutrition Science. This is marking an important milestone for a growing program and representing only the second graduating class in nutrition science at North Central College. While I have the privilege of presenting this award as department chair, I want to ask your program director, Dr. Kim Milano, who's right here, if she could stand. I want you to be able to see Dr. Milano as I read her words to you, because I know this is a very special mentor of yours. Aubrey, during your time at North Central, I have watched you grow and develop into an amazing nutrition professional. I say nutrition professional even though you have more schooling to do before becoming a registered dietitian, because you personified the attributes needed to excel in this field. I remember when you transferred to North Central after getting an associate's degree in culinary arts and trying your hand at nursing, you were uncertain of your skills, abilities, and direction. Despite that, your determination to succeed was clear, and your dedication to nutrition has been impressive. You've excelled academically, but also in so many other areas. You pushed yourself outside of your comfort zone and volunteered to be on the executive board for Nutrition Club, develop your speaking and counseling skills, and actively engaged in projects that have helped the North Central and Naperville communities. More importantly, what sets you apart is your work ethic and the drive to improve yourself and help others. I don't think I have ever had a student who has taken feedback and used it as effectively as you do. Your empathy and kindness when working with people is another superpower that will allow you to truly make a difference. You have taken everything that our program has offered and become a true nutrition professional with unlimited potential going forward. And you still can cook. Congratulations, Aubrey.
It is my honor to recognize Macy Fleury as the Outstanding Major in Exercise Science. Macy's impact can be seen across our whole program. She has helped shape the culture of our classrooms through her positivity and engagement, and she's also set a standard of excellence across our curriculum. Macy has been a trusted mentor to younger students in our program, and she is someone that her peers look up to. Macy has also helped lead our exercise science student organization, HEXA. But what impresses me the most about Macy is how she uses her education to create meaningful social impact. For example, Macy used her knowledge of exercise science and her passion for running to start her own nonprofit youth running camp that raises money for Young Hearts for Life, which is an organization that conducts EKG screening among youth athletes. Macy has also conducted a research study examining the effects of her camp on the youth participants' self-esteem, and she's presented her findings both earlier today at the Rawl Symposium and previously at the Midwest American College of Sports Medicine meeting. In addition to her work within our program, Macy has also led several, and I mean several, organizations on campus, including Breakaway, and she's also been a member of the women's track and field team for the past 4 years. I once asked Macy how she balances everything that she does with a smile on her face, and she simply said, "I just have fun with it." That perspective has stuck with me so much that now anytime I personally feel overwhelmed, I now remind myself to just be like Macy and to just have fun with it. Macy, thank you for being such a light in our program. We are incredibly proud of you. And as you continue on within the North Central College DPT program, I have no doubt that your future patients are going to be so fortunate to have a caring, thoughtful, and knowledgeable physical therapist. Congratulations.
Logan Reamer is the Outstanding Major in Environmental Studies. Logan has the ability to take a look at the little picture and the broader context around it. With course assignments, he asks probing questions, showing he understands more than what was asked, and always provides brilliant responses. I use AI to answer my class paper and test questions, and then the answers to the same assignments that Logan provides makes ChatGPT look pretty dumb. Environmental studies requires its students to make connections across dozens of different perspectives in the natural sciences, the humanities, the social sciences, and yes, business. Environmental studies faculty are very impressed with Logan's ability to put disparate topics together and synthesize them in a comprehensive manner. With the current state of the world and most of the country not caring about the future, other people or the planet, we are so lucky to have so many environmental studies students, majors like Logan, whose goal is to make the Earth a little better place. In the future, Logan is following in the footsteps of previous environmental studies majors and is planning on becoming a sustainability manager where he can do well and do good. Congratulations, Logan.
On behalf of the faculty for Global Studies program, I am pleased to honor Nicole Passan with the Outstanding Major in Global Studies Award. Nicole is a student who brings together passion, professionalism, and a genuine curiosity about the world and the people who shape it. Nicole's commitment to global learning is evident in both her academic and co-curricular work. Through her study abroad experience in Glasgow, Scotland, her role as a study abroad ambassador, and her work At the Center for Global Education, it is evident that she seeks out new perspectives, but also encourages others to do the same. She actively helps students and supports students to make connections on campus, but simultaneously encourages them to step out of their comfort zone and explore the world around them. What stands out most about Nicole, because I had the privilege of having her in class, is just how she naturally engages with others, with openness, respect, and a desire to understand. She's deeply curious, not just about places, but about people, making her a very culturally competent communicator. Nicole, if you were to ask her anything about her learning, her global learning experiences, she literally lights up. Smiling ear to ear, maybe even slightly floating sometimes, I think. Her excitement is contagious. And to me, she embodies what it means to be a global citizen, which means she approaches her education as something to be lived, shared, and continually expanded. Congratulations, Nicole.
I am delighted that Jack Spatara is today receiving the Dr. Francine Navakas Student in Interdisciplinary Studies Award. Jack is graduating this year with a double major in environmental studies and the Scheimer Gray Books program, and has been selected by the faculty in both programs as an epitome of an interdisciplinary student in the liberal arts. Jack has said that both majors combined work to foster his love of ideas. Jack was described by multiple faculty as having a tireless curiosity, love of learning, and interdisciplinary spirit. He distinguishes himself from his peers by being exceptionally engaged, mature, and committed. He's sharp and learns with his eyes open and head forward. His questions and engagement in group activities consistently lift the quality of the learning experience for everyone. In my own experience, every classroom that I have shared with Jack has been the better because of his efforts. Jack beautifully interwove science, psychology, literature, and religion in his coursework, and he did so with insight and finesse. He keenly perceived the larger forces at work in the universe and the interconnectedness of all things. He can fluidly apply concepts across disciplines to address pressing environmental issues. As an intern with the district office of Illinois State Senator Laura Ellman, Jack was able to produce a bill proposal restricting the use of pesticides, which was positively received, thus transforming his knowledge into action. All of this makes him a worthy recipient of the Navakas Award. Congratulations, Jack.
It is my pleasure to recognize Elizabeth Herwalt as this year's Outstanding Major in Social Entrepreneurship. While Elizabeth is unable to join us today due to her participation at the national competition, we are proud to recognize her outstanding achievements. Elizabeth is an LEV Fellows Scholarship recipient. She is an exceptional student and leader, both in and beyond the classroom, recognized by a unanimous faculty vote for her academic excellence, character, and commitment to social impact. Most recently, she was part of a winning team at our annual Social Impact Hackathon and an awardee of the Changemaker Challenge, receiving funding for a social venture. Beyond the classroom, she applies her leadership and studies as co-president of Enactus, an organization focused on using business and innovation to solve real-world problems, and is currently representing North Central College at the national competition in Denver, following a top 4 national finish in 2025. Please join me in congratulating Elizabeth Herwalt.
Good afternoon. I will now give comments to recognize our distinguished military graduate. Each year, the U.S. Army Cadet Command recognizes the top 10%, more than 5,000 cadets nationwide, as distinguished military graduates. honoring excellence in academics, leadership, and completion of intense training at Fort Knox. Placing in the top 7%, Bailey Miller earned this prestigious distinction and secured a highly competitive active duty assignment as military intelligence officer. Bailey excelled as a full-time student, ROTC cadet, and a student athlete on the softball team. She is competing with the softball team today and is unable to accept the award in person. But on May 11th, she will commission as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army and begin officer training at Fort Huachuca in Arizona. Please join me in congratulating North Central's distinguished military graduate, Bailey Miller. I will now give remarks regarding our Outstanding Service to Student Life Award. Arthur Glinken has made a lasting impact on student life here at North Central College through his leadership, mentorship, and commitment to community. Although Arthur could not join us today as he is taking his CPA exam, we are honored to recognize his outstanding service. As an accounting major, Arthur balanced strong academic success with deep campus involvement. As a resident assistant for 3 years, he fostered inclusive communities. As a Cardinal First ambassador and 4-year participant, he supported and mentored first-generation, first-year students from day one. His engagement in the honors program, Math Honor Society, and the soccer team further enriched campus life. Arthur leads with positivity and purpose, making him a highly deserving recipient of the Outstanding Service to Student Life Award. Join me in congratulating Arthur. I will now present the Margaret Yule Award. It is my honor to present this year's Margaret Yule Award, given annually to 1 or 2 students who have overcome significant obstacles in pursuit of their degree. The award honors perseverance and spirit in memory of Maggie Yule. This year's first recipient, Adali Camacho, a first-generation mathematics major. During her college journey, she made the difficult decision to step away for a year to focus on her health, uncertain at that time if she would return. Her decision to come back reflects remarkable resilience and determination. She has navigated personal and mental health challenges while taking on increased family responsibilities, all while persisting in a rigorous academic field. What stands out most is her spirit. She approaches challenges as opportunities for growth and openly shares her experiences to help others feel less alone. Next month, after 5 years of persistence, she will earn her college degree, truly embodying the perseverance and tenacity this award represents. Congratulations, Adele. Our second recipient of the Margaret Yule Award is Tony Cole, a first-generation electrical engineering major whose journey reflects perseverance and determination. Facing significant personal and family challenges early in life, he committed himself to building a future through education and service. He earned a highly competitive 3-year, full tuition Army ROTC scholarship and successfully balanced ROTC demands with the rigor of an engineering major, an impressive testament to his discipline and resilience. And on May 3rd, he will graduate with his bachelor's degree and 1 week later, commissioned as an Army officer. His journey truly embodies the perseverance, tenacity, and the spirit of this award. Congratulations, Tony.
I know what you guys are thinking. No, one of these bright young minds didn't just wander into the wrong section. Hello, my name is Vince DeMeo. While not one of the outstanding ones, I am a marketing and business economics double major. I'm a junior and the president of your Student Governing Association here at North Central. I hope today has been a special occasion for everyone. Today we reward all of the hard work being done by the students of North Central. However, as you know, North Central students couldn't do it without our mentors. I am here to commemorate just that. And while they don't know it, they're about to receive the Harold R. Wilde Distinguished Service Award. The award is given out every year by the Student Governing Association, SGA, to a faculty or staff member who SGA believes goes above and beyond the calling of their job to help students and the betterment of NCC overall. One of SGA's vice presidents submitted our winner. Her nominations goes as follows. He is one of the best professors at NCC. He truly cares about his students, as is shown by his mental health lecture he always does in the first week of class. He lets us know that he is always there for us, even though he doesn't even know us at that point. He makes students feel comfortable with telling him anything. In my own experience, his lecture helped me more than he knew at the time. At the beginning of the fall semester of 2024, I was in an extremely poor mental state. The professor's open and welcoming approach to teaching alongside his mental health lecture helped me immensely. I felt that I had an ally during a time where I felt very alone. Over the next 3 semesters that I took classes with him, he has continued to support his students with academic, professional, and personal endeavors. I can think of no one more deserving than him. As a former student of his Management 305 class, I can personally attest to his ability to connect with students, make everyone feel welcome, inspire them, and help them learn in ways that are new or innovative on the same old material. This professor is no other than Assistant Professor of Management, Dr. Michael Montani.
The Megan Sweeney Award recognizes a senior who has produced outstanding work beyond the individual classroom and who exhibits the highest level of academic excellence. This year's winner is Musoma Inijikwe. Twice an outstanding major in biochem, Musoma's honors thesis leans into the liberal arts. It is titled Caring Through Stories, a Narrative Medicine Intervention to Enhance Empathy in Physician Assistant Students. Over the course of the fall semester, Musoma guided 6 of our graduate PA students through a course in narrative medicine, using literature and digital narrative to explore the effects of storytelling on healthcare practitioners' empathy. This mixed method study drew on quantitative data gleaned from the administration of the Jefferson Scale of Empathy before, immediately after, and then 3 months after the narrative intervention. Following her workshops, all 6 PA graduate students saw an increase in their empathy. Such empathy has been proven to reduce practitioner burnout and improve patient outcomes. Asking her to employ methods from the humanities and social sciences, this honors thesis is a departure from her typical lab-based work in biochemistry. Her study affirmed why she chose North Central College. Broad study, including reading literature and listening to other stories, will make her a better doctor. She will be an incredible doctor. Congratulations, Ms. Holmbach.
As president of North Central College, it is now my honor to present the final two awards. Each year, a committee of faculty and staff selects one or more outstanding seniors. These are individuals whose character and contributions have made a distinctive and lasting impact on our cardinal community. An outstanding senior student must have a minimum of 3.0 GPA and be involved in the academic and extracurricular life of the college. They must demonstrate extraordinary leadership potential, along with the drive and character to create a more just and humane world. This year's two outstanding seniors far exceed these criteria. Both have already been on the stage today, so you have heard about some of their impressive academic achievements. The first outstanding senior came to North Central after graduating from Naperville North High School. She majored in exercise science and excelled across that curriculum-wide training and competing as a student athlete on the women's track and field team. She also has been involved with and helped lead multiple student organizations, particularly those that serve others. For example, as president of Breakaway, she coordinated 15 local service projects and planned trips to build houses with Habitat for Humanity in 6 different states. And she founded her own nonprofit called Run With Your Heart, a youth running camp that promotes physical and mental well-being. As one faculty member said, this student makes the people around her feel better and strengthens the community she is a part of. After completing her studies in December, the student began pursuing a doctorate in physical therapy here at North Central College in January. Upon completion of her doctorate, she plans to become a pediatric physical therapist. Please join me in congratulating this 2026 North Central College Outstanding Senior, Macy Flore. Our second outstanding senior is a biochemistry major who arrived on campus 4 years ago, far from her home in Nigeria. Now I see some of you giving me some strange looks. Even though we share a home country, I swear I had nothing to do with this award. Since then, she has engaged in cardiovascular cancer and rare disease research here on our campus in the biology lab, and through federally funded summer research experiences at Oregon Health and Science University and also Stanford University. She also has contributed to published scholarship and has presented at professional conferences as well as our own Raw Symposium. According to faculty, this student's presence in the classroom helps other students excel as well, and she has been impactful as a campus citizen. She has been a peer health educator, speaking center tutor, international student ambassador, and member of the NCC for Africa Club. She's a very good dancer. She even founded a new student club called Create for Kids, a student-led service organization that inspires children in hospitals through art. After graduation, the student plans to take a gap year. I should just say she, because you already know who this is, to gain further research experience before applying to medical school, with plans to become a physician scientist. Please join me in congratulating this year's North Central College Outstanding Senior, Misoma Onyejeko. Thank you. Now let's give another round of applause for all of today's award winners. And a big thank you to their faculty mentors and their families and others who have supported so far. Thank you, faculty. Now, if you are able, please stand for the alma mater and remain at your seats until the faculty are processed out. Everyone is invited to gather in the concert hall lobby for a reception.